Hi Capricorn, this is your monthly reading for May. Keep in mind this is a general reading, that this may or may not resonate for every single Capricorn out there. Cross watchers, you are welcomed. Also keep in mind that the energies might be vice versa. So yeah, let's get started. So for some of my Capricorns, the type of energy that I was picking up for a lot of you guys is just learning to have to take the time to kind of I don't know, relax. I don't know why I'm feeling that. It's just like you guys are wanting to take more time to relax or something. I don't know. It just feels like for some of my Capricorns, ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know how. That's a lot. All right, that's a lot. I've never had this many cards for a person. Let's see. Wow, okay, I am feeling, oh my gosh, Capricorn. Okay. Woo! All right, this is a lot of messages. And I am feeling like I need to take all of these messages. So this is a lot, and let's see how this plays out. That's basically what I'm feeling right now. Let's just go with the flow here. Let's see how this goes. We have here butterfly, relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Then we have here the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Then we have love call, someone expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Then we have kisses, unconditional love, unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. We have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call or a person, boundaries, and still angry. Then we have the runner. Runner is a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. We have karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Heavy energy. I think that's why I was feeling the need to just relax. Woo! All right, Capricorn, what is going on here? Oh my goodness. So for a good majority of my Capricorns here, I feel like the message here is pretty obvious. I think what you were dealing with was a person who had a mask on. A person that made you believe that this person was going to change, that this person was going to work with you. I think that for some of you guys, you were dealing with an individual who might have not been completely honest with you. I think that this person could have had narcissistic tendencies. I don't always like to group things and verbalize it because I think for the majority of our world, I think we kind of misinterpret the term narcissist because we always think, oh, this person's just all about themselves. But a narcissist, it's a lens through which a person views life. And they consider it a mental disorder because a narcissist views it as they are the star in a way and everyone else is just a tool to be used. They can't put themselves in another person's shoes. But they themselves are in a lot of pain, so they want others to acknowledge their pain, and the only way they can normally do that is by expressing that pain through actions, things, words, stuff like that. So for some of you guys, you really have been dealing with somebody who is a very one-sided individual and who will tell you things that you want to hear. They will tell you sweet nothings. They will, when you get frustrated with them, they will run away, they'll pull back. Stuff like that. I get the feeling that this person will abandon you time and time again. This person will use you. This person, I'm hearing, this is even darker, but I am hearing this. For some of you, this individual has laid their hands on you physically and has actually put some of you in the hospital. That is only a very, very small select few of my Capricorns that I'm picking this up for. But I have to say that it's something that has really affected your self-esteem. This person that you are dealing with is, I'm feeling a very heavy, heavy energy here. And I think that you guys have pulled away from this individual. Most of this is what I'm feeling, though, is a lot of it is just verbal abuse. And when there's normally mental abuse, oftentimes emotional abuse will come to play as well, because they do go hand to hand. But whoever that was who has been physically abused, I think you have beaten yourself up because of that, because you have allowed yourself to be with the person who has hurt you, that you feel almost lesser than. Oh, that's such a sad energy. Again, this is not for every Capricorn. Whoever this person I am talking to right now, I'm getting the feeling that even your loved ones have said things to, oh, you're a silly girl, or oh, you're a silly guy, why did you stay in that relationship? And it's like you are not getting sympathy from anybody that is around you. It's almost like they look at you like you almost deserve it, because if you put yourself through that for so long, like you should have just known to get out of that. But you didn't know how. And I've honestly been through situations where I've actually had an individual that I had previously dated lay hands on me and have abused me, and I've actually had similar situation to that. And that's just the energy I'm really picking up for somebody. And again, it's not for every Capricorn that this person was physically abusive, but I'm feeling that this is, somebody needs to hear this. Because I think this person was mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, and then physically abusive. And for some of you, you could have been in this relationship, I'm getting more than 6 months. I'm also kind of getting for a couple of years. For some of you, you could have been married to this person or had kids with this individual. But however this went down, this is rock bottom for you. This is a very dark, heavy energy, and I am so sorry for whoever this person is. I wish you the bestest of luck, because that's such a heavy, heavy energy. But what I'm mostly picking up for that person was you don't know exactly how to move past it. It's like you blame yourself it's almost like you blame yourself for what this person has done to you, that you let yourself go through that maybe you've let your kids go through that. But now's not the time to beat yourself up. I think that what's going on is you are evolving to the next phase, and most empaths have a tendency of drawing in narcissists because empaths normally don't have boundaries, normally don't have and I'm feeling that, like, most empaths, they don't have boundaries and they see the good in everybody, right? So of course they're so narcissists, they don't have boundaries either, but they see only themselves in a way. It's like everybody else is kind of distorted to them. They just expect you to do what they want you to do. And as a empath, most of the time empaths are or have been known to be people pleasing. And I think that for this group I am honing in on is this is a very karmic lesson. This person is probably never going to change because I still feel that they are wearing the mask. And this is another thing I'm picking up. Maybe for the person I picked up on that might have been physically abused by this partner, you might have started to realize things within your own dynamic when it came to your childhood, to your family life. Perhaps you could have been dealing with a narcissistic parent, or you could have siblings, but there are some things there that is traumatizing that is connected to that situation. And that's what you're having to work through. For the other group of you, it might not be that serious, but it's still, this person still is toxic. And what I'm also kind of really getting for just now, for the major group of Capricorns now that I'm picking up on, is that this person will pull back, leave, and then come back, and then try to communicate with you again and say things to you again that you will start to let them back in. And for some of you guys, that has been a recurring theme for you and this person. The dynamic is like, this person hurts you, and then this person comes back and apologizes, gives you this massive gesture of love, or just something even so super simple, just a small gesture of love, and that's just enough for you guys because you are so enticed into this person. I am really feeling that this is like, again, this person is just gaslighting. This person is love bombing. This person is just really one-sided in everything. This person gives you things so that you would give them something back in return. It's not because this person, I don't think this person is really capable of loving you, because I don't think this person's capable of loving themselves. It's that heavy of an energy. It's like this person was put into your life, Capricorns, whether you will realize it or not, to teach you a lesson. To help you grow and evolve past the situation. Because oftentimes, in order to level up, we have to go from sometimes even the hardest of lessons to get to the partnership, or to get to the situation that we really truly want in life. If you want a partner who is giving and who puts their part of the situation, like puts their 100% in, and you put your 100% in, like that equal give and take, that not the childish mind games, the manipulation, you just want a loving, stable relationship. Well, in order to get that, sometimes you have to go through situations and circumstances in order to learn what you don't want, right? In order to know what you want, you have to go through things that you don't want. And that's kind of what I'm getting for a good majority of my Capricorns. You guys are dealing with somebody who is very narcissistic, who is very cold, detached, not very caring, not very giving, and who holds you back from what it is that you truly want. And that's to be seen, that's to be heard, that's to be loved. Wow, okay, maybe I could just put it like that then. I'm trying to like set these up, but the material of this, it just doesn't work. It's okay, it works. But yeah, this is a very heavy energy, Capricorn. This is a major cycle. This is what I'm feeling for so many of you guys. You guys are going to transform, though. You guys are healing that inner child. So in a way, is growing pains. Let's put it like that. You are going through a growth spurt. It's like growing pains, and it's painful, and as hurtful as it is, Capricorn, this is going to help you evolve to the next step in a newer, better relationship, you know? I think you've been around people who've been wearing masks, people who have been taking this person's side, and you're even starting to see things for what they truly are. And as painful and as bad as that can be sometimes, that's exactly what we need. So let's see, what energies do we have for Capricorn for May? Oh, there we go. That felt better. Okay. But I think that when this person does reach out, you're gonna be like, no, I'm done. I think that this group of Capricorns that I am picking up on, you guys are done. You guys are about to complete a cycle, and it's been a brutal one. Let's just put it like that. This is not an easy cycle for my Capricorns. All right. You guys have felt there. Again, I keep being drawn to the negative parts of the reading, but yet I can feel and sense all of the positive stuff that is in this reading. Then you have the Magician at the bottom. Even like in the shadow side, you have the Magician at the bottom. Like, that's like, you guys do not understand. You know, you guys are letting go of this terrible, terrible relationship that was never truly there for you. It was only there to make you grow. And now you're moving past that. And in doing so, you're starting to reevaluate what you put your time, your effort, your attention to. And because of that, you're realizing whatever you put your time and effort and attention into wasn't really what you truly wanted. And it's such an interesting dynamic for you guys, because I'm really feeling for these Capricorns. You guys keep focusing on the negative, but you're not seeing the positive. Because all you're seeing is just how this person has treated you. The relationship in which this person has, like, the chaos that this person has brought into your life, and how this person has, I think that this person has taken a lot from you, even financially. This person could have drained your bank account. This person could have, like, for some of you guys, again, you could have been married, gotten a divorce, and this person got, like, way more than this person deserved. You know, let's say it like that. There has been, and again, I keep getting drawn to that Justice card in the center. You could be dealing with a Libra. Not always, so. I'm feeling Sagittarius. I'm feeling, obviously, your signs here. We have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I mean, I'm getting every element on the board, so I guess it doesn't really matter if you're dealing with a fire, earth. You know, I just like to put it out there to some extent. But you're walking away from some things, and you're, again, re-evaluating what you are putting in to people. What exactly are you getting out of situations, things, places, you name it. I'm getting that for a lot of my Capricorns, you are now starting something new, but this has taken a lot of time to even pull yourselves to even consider this. You guys, I think, are still carrying on to a lot of things from the past that is burdening you to really thrive and to really grow, to really expand, that's stopping you from moving forward. And I think the reason you're having a hard time moving forward is because in a way you almost feel like this is an injustice, that karma, because okay, this is what I'm getting for a good portion of my Capricorns, who is, if this is resonating with you so far, one of the issues that you have is you feel like this person will never get their karma. You feel like this person will never get what is coming to them because this person always seems to have some kind of upper hand, like this person almost seems invincible. For some of you, you really view this person as invincible, like this person acts and thinks like they are above the law, and they get away with enough that it's almost like that just reaffirms that to this person, and almost even to you and those around you. Because what's happening here for a lot of my Capricorns is, I think that you having to learn to balance that mental state and that emotional state, because I think that this person has left you in turmoil. This person has left you feeling like you can't move forward. It's almost like this person has beaten your self-esteem down so much that you feel like there's no stability, you feel like there's no hope, and you're just trying to slowly pick yourself back up, but you're having a hard time because it almost seems like this person isn't even fazed at what they have done to you. And because of that, you have so much resentment, so much stuff built up. I like this, so I'm gonna say this. This is nothing to do with them specifically, but like I listened to this channel. It's called Meditative Minds. Check them out. They have really great meditation music and just music to fall asleep to. And they have all these really amazing hertz and the frequencies, and it helps heal. I just felt like I needed to point that out. I just felt like I had to for some reason, because I also suffer a lot with the resentment of past situations. And every night I would put on, it's like a heart chakra awakening thing. It helps heal your heart. It helps you feel love around others, and it also helps with anger, resentment, and lower emotions. It just helps release it. So for some of you guys might want to get into that, maybe like sound therapy or something like that. But what's going on is, it always seems like a narcissist can get away with whatever it is that they want in life. And because I felt the same way before, I think a lot of people do, but you can't focus on the other person because they have their own karma. And believe me, I don't think you would want their karma. Sometimes they don't get karma in this lifetime. Sometimes they'll get it in the next lifetime. Oftentimes, karma is already within. The instant you hurt a person, you are hurting yourself threefold, 3 times over. And you might not see the pain in this person, and maybe you did. Maybe that's why this has continued for so long. Maybe because you did see that deep down they could be a good person. You know, because everybody has that part of them. Everybody has that capability. But this person, I also think, told you and led you to things that they wanted you to see. I think for some of you, this person even lied about their childhood just so you would be more inclined to forgive them, so that you can be more sympathetic. And again, this is a very harsh lesson to learn, but your karma in this situation is you moving forward and not allowing this person back in. Because I'm getting this sense that this person is going to try to come back into your life, or already is trying. And for some of my Capricorns, you guys are putting your foot down and you are saying no to this situation. You are not going to allow this person to take over or to add something that you don't deserve to have to deal with, you know? And this person puts a lot of their problems on your door. I think this person really likes to self-project. They'll tell you things that you have done wrong. Stuff like that. it's such a heavy energy for my Capricorns, and it's something that I think is harder to let go, harder to accept, because whatever the situation was, this seems like a very heavy, hard lesson. But the universe wants you to know that, again, with this butterfly, you are evolving. You are moving to the next phase. And you're healing that inner child, and you are experiencing growth because your relationship is evolving. And you are evolving. So I don't think that this person can really change. I wouldn't hold my breath on that. But this person is, I'm not saying this person isn't capable, but oftentimes these people don't want to change. Okay? People oftentimes do not want to change. And that's what it comes down to, is if this person is willing or not. And I'm not sensing that. But what I am sensing is that you are ready to change, because whatever this happened has caused a tremendous amount of hurt. And you are now having to reevaluate, and you are now having to redefine yourself, Capricorn. I'm feeling like you're going to have to start to redefine who you truly are. And that is something I think that is a hard lesson for you, because learning to redefine who you are as an individual, it's hard. And again, I'm just feeling that for a lot of you guys, you don't want to hate this person, because I'm feeling such a sensitive soul that is attached to this karmic lesson. But the universe wants you to release all of that toxic energy, because the universe wants to bring in people that are loving and supporting, but you needing to trust yourself, and you needing to heal through those emotions in order to evolve to the next phase. Because once you evolve to the next phase, you will not attract narcissists. Because what happens is you start to identify with who I am as a person. You're going to start to be more okay with conflict. Because I think for some of you guys, you have a hard time with conflict. You have a hard time with saying no. You have a hard time with inserting yourself into this world. And I think what goes on is you allow others to define who you are, Capricorn. And I think now you are coming out of that. You are now starting to say, no, this is who I am. I'm not going to deal with that. Nope. Sorry. No, I don't like how when you say this or that. So bye. You know, you're starting to insert yourself more, and you're starting to become a lot more open. I guess would be the great word to say. And that's really what Spirit's trying to do, is it's really trying to get you to stop focusing on the injustice. Stop focusing on the stagnancy of this connection or what this person is doing. Stop focusing on the other person and focus on yourself. And that's how you are going to gain justice in this situation, is when you start to move past this and find somebody who does care. And that's going to be your justice. Let this person be who this person will be. They will eventually get their own karma, their own whatever grave they dig for themselves. But it has nothing to do with you. You two are on two separate paths, but you had to come together in order for both of you to mirror one another. This person's going to learn to some extent, and you're going to learn to another extent. So you just have to look at it through those lenses. So let's see here. What cycle is Capricorn closing out? What cycle is Capricorn closing out at the end of May? And what new phases is beginning? Let's see what that would be. Okay. All right. All right, Capricorn. So we have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Wow. So communication is key. To try and communicate with somebody that is like this, you know, the energy that I'm picking up, it's that frustration. It's that stubbornness. It's that projection, consistently projecting onto you. That's the energy I'm feeling. You can't really communicate with this person. You can't really communicate with a person who can't see past their own flaws or their own insecurities. And that's kind of what I'm sensing for a good majority of whoever I'm picking up on. This is the type of person you are dealing with. And you have tried to probably communicate with this person, and it hasn't worked out. And I think what's going on is, the reason is because how well do you communicate with yourself? You know, because sometimes you're around people that can't communicate or even open up to you because you can't even do that to yourself. So how can you expect another to do that? And that's something that you are starting to have to learn to evolve, is to learn to work through your fears and to let go of those fears. And I already think all of you in this situation that I'm picking up on, almost every Capricorn that this resonates for, I feel like you have already known that nothing will come from this situation. I think that you have already reached that point. And I think that what's happening is you are now having to learn. This is a cycle that's forcing you to show the world a different piece of you. Because I'm feeling that for some of you guys, it's hard to open up who you truly are right away, right? So that's what I'm feeling is, it's like for some of you, it's like showing the world pieces of who you truly are through expression that you have repressed. And this relationship has made you reach rock bottom to have to reinvent yourself, to where you are going to show qualities of yourself that not very many people, if not any, has truly seen in you. And that's going to eventually bring better self-esteem. I feel like whoever is listening to this reading, and if you are resonating with this reading, trust and know that you are 100% capable of moving past this situation. I am already feeling that super strongly with this. You just have to give yourself the time to heal through it, and give yourself space before ever getting into another relationship. I'm also feeling like a lot of you are going to say, yeah, don't worry about that. I think for some of my Capricorns, you guys are too afraid to date again because of this situation. And this is going to slowly, the more you heal, the longer you're away from this person with no contact, nothing, the sooner you are going to be able to heal and work through these issues. Because what's happening is you're carrying other people's burdens, and eventually you're going to have to learn to let it go. I don't understand why this is, but it always seems like every Capricorn, and I love Capricorns. You guys are my favorite earth signs. I'm going to just say this right now. You are my favorite earth signs. I love Capricorns. I resonate with Capricorns so much, probably because I'm a Cancer, and obviously Capricorn's like the opposite of the wheel. And I always admire some of the qualities Capricorn people really have. But I just get along so well with them. I think what's happening is you're starting to gain back that balance. And you're starting to really truly know your worth. For some of you guys, this person could have been paying the bills, and this is another reason you felt trapped. But oh my gosh, it's with me. I'm getting so many things. This person's been paying your bills, and you said enough is enough. I can't take it anymore, because that's the reason you felt so trapped in this relationship. And now you're coming out of it, and you're starting to find that part of you. You're gonna find a good job. You're gonna find something that you will enjoy. You know, I'm feeling that right now you guys are slowly getting out of that dense, heavy energy. And it's going to take some time, because I'm feeling it, because this is in May. I'm feeling this is going to take a good portion of May. But towards the end of May, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to at least see the inklings of the positivity that comes with leaving and not being back with this person. Not letting this person sway you. Not letting this person control your life anymore, or others too. Because I'm feeling that this is like just a branch of a tree. Like, for some of you guys, you could have had narcissists in your family for generations, but this is just just the point, just the tip of the iceberg. You know, you're not even seeing how powerful this really is, because for a lot of my Capricorns, you guys have given away your power for so long, and now you're starting to regain it. And you're doing it in a way where it's so beautiful and so graceful that others around you will see it. It's a beautiful energy that I'm feeling here for my Capricorns. So this is the last messages I felt like Spirit wants to say before we end this reading. All right. I'm feeling like there's one more. There we go. Okay. I love how that just worked. I just felt like I had to do that. All right. So let's do this. The blessing treasure within. The qualities you admire in others, you also possess. There is a treasure within you. This card is here to help you reconnect with the well of wisdom, creativity, and beauty inside you. It is time to shine your light. A blessing from the beloved. Love unfolds your wings and you fly high above the earth into the realm of heaven. Blessed by the light of her beautiful soul, you enter the emerald heart of the Divine Mother, which is full of eternal blessings. The world is your playground, waiting to be explored, beloved. The blessing of patience. A blessing comes disguised as a setback or delay. This card is a confirmation that you are on the right path. With patience and perseverance, you will reach your goal. All is accomplished, all in perfect time. The blessing of just being. You may have been thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But in thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had on both yourself and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. That last one. Oh my God. You guys, these were beautiful messages. I think I couldn't say it any better myself. That's what Spirit definitely wanted you guys to hear. I felt so much drawn that there had to have been the fourth one, and I love that one popped out, and I think that was the most powerful one, honestly, in my opinion, out of the four. But yes, I think that my Capricorns, you guys are starting to rebuild yourself, redefine who you are, and that's such a blessing. Know that you couldn't have done anything different, that the universe always has your higher self in mind, that the universe always has your best interests at heart. Even if it's painful, just acknowledge that we sometimes have to go through pain in order to grow so high that others can't chop us down, that others can't see past, your own greatness. Like, you have held back so long that it's now time for you to build yourself back up, set the goals that you have in mind, move forward, start healing and working through these issues, and I promise you, Spirit will deliver you your justice. It just might not be in the way that you expected it to be. All right, thanks you guys so much. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.